Careful. That is right down the sprinkler line.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Well, safe on the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. And this putt to move into the top 10. Steady on. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey here. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Going with the hybrid. This one's heading left, I think. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Oh, just missed. Bogey putt coming up here.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey, guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And it's more great play from Brooke Henderson. She's on top of this leaderboard. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Setting up miles from the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Going with the 7. From downtown, he's holed it. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Nine. So far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's some good golf right there. Sitting at 3 under par. In a good position here, just outside the top 10. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Tracking. That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Short par 4, Luke, looking to gain some strokes in the field.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Getting ready to play their third. A few shots under par at the moment. Trying to break into the top 10. This is a bogey putt coming up. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. Sitting at 2 under par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And if this can go down, he'll save par. Nice stroke. And the putt drops, now 2 under, heading down the stretch. He's currently tied for 14th. This one's a par 3.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. How close was that to going down? And a par putt awaits him. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Breeze straight into him.
Opting for the 3-iron here.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
That was a gallant attempt. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt to make, that one. And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here at the 18th. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And they found themselves in the first cut. Look out, there's water there. Sixth shot coming up.
Downwind on this shot.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just this putt remaining for a round of 79. It's tracking. And that'll bring an end to today's proceedings. Well, Henny, I feel like we're sitting here with eggs on our faces. We didn't think anyone could knock out Lydia Ko. But what about that performance? No win in the event, but that doesn't really matter when you beat someone of Lydia's stature.
Luke, I hate being wrong, so this is a tough pill for me to swallow. But this player challenged Lydia Ko and beat her. This result is going to give them some inspiration.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Come on, get down. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And this putt coming up for his par. Ooh, nice line. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Time to tee off at the second. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. Over 300 yards from the tee as well.
Playing within their comfort zone there. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them.
Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the third.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the fourth. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. To the top 5 he goes. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's not going to find the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
3 shots off the lead.
beautiful shot.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
He currently sits in third position. This hole here is a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Going with the 7. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Lining up from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, that should find the bunker. And that was a bit of a misfire. Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
There it is. Currently at 3 under for the event. We have a par 3 on this one. And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Putt is underway.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
This is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, well done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. getting ready to play their third.
Currently a shot off the lead.
Four feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's inside the range, and that will move him to 6 under par.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Just a stroke behind the leader.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing Jon Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. At the 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
You like that, didn't you?
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
That's a bit out of shape. Second shot here on their 13th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. That might be one club too many. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, so close.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole.
This hole is a par 5.
It's like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Just 2 shots behind.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 7 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Outstanding shot. High quality.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Was on a good line. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. This next putt is for bogey. Currently has a share of second place. Stepping up to the 16th tee now. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Opting for the hybrid, I think. And tidy looking shot, that one. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Currently at 6 under par overall. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, do not buy any lottery tickets tonight. You're absolutely wrong where that golf shot ended up. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's 2 shots back. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Ooh, right by the hole. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, Rich, that round reminded me of that old adage, early ripe, early rotten.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, well, he was born in the penthouse but ended up in the outhouse by the end of his life.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 10 going into this final round, and there's a good opportunity to get out there early, post some opening birdies, and really let the leaders know that you're coming for them.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Is that what they had in mind?
A bit short with that effort.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Judging it beautifully.
He has this putt to save his par. He's currently tied for 9th. Here we are at the second tee.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
And he's down there.
The breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just didn't drop. Putting for a par now. Currently 4 under for the event. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. That was a gallant attempt. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is a must-make, guys. They've got this for bogey.
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. Sitting at -3. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter player's going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot, as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. Nicely done. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Ooh, that's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now 5 strokes behind. Time to face a par 4 now. Not bad. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Going with the 3-iron. Oh, that was left all the way off the club. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to face a par 4. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Sitting at -4 in a share of 10th position. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one's headed right, Rich. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, so close. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Now, great rhythm on that swing.
They've decided to club up.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. And that's going to come up short.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. It's just about 3 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Second shot here at the 10th. Ooh, good shot, got a fair piece of that ball. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
This one needs to kick left. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Never up, never in, as they say, Rich.
Downhill putt there, Luke. Just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Now 7 shots behind after that. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Well struck. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Wind coming right at him.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And here we are with the third shot. Lovely touch. Well played.
Such soft hands.
And now 4 under for the tournament. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Was on a good line. A par putt awaits. That gets the job done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. That's tidy. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That's disappointing.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Go on, get in the hole.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Currently at -4 overall.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Pretty good shot there.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Good choice. Going with the 3-iron. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Yep, tracking well.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Oh, here he comes into the top 10 with a bolt. And after a birdie at the last, you take the honour on the hole. Going with the 7. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Putting for a par here. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out.
Went straight down.
Going with the 3-iron. This one might need to set. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yes, just a bit outside there, Luke.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. And there it is. He's in a share of 9th place. Now at the 17th hole.
Great opportunity at that to gain some strokes in the field.
Oh dear, that's on the beach. Currently -5, currently tied for 9th. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. A long par 4 this hole. Good looking shot this. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
They get a little ground draw here. That's inside the house of opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
That's frustrating. Oh, this putt would be a good one to hold for a round of 71. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting now for a bogey. And that'll do it for this player at this tournament. And as this tournament comes to a close, Rich, it's going to be a top 20 finish for this player.
Couple of bright spots in there. A top 20 finish in the PGA Tour event is still a solid showing.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beem knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Oh, please, Luke, let's not set Rich Beem off. Once we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beem school of confidence and good golf, because, as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible?
Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage.
We're picking up on the first hole. Let's get going.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer. This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
How close was that to going down? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That will work. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Opting for the 5-iron. Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Just didn't drop. Putting for par. He's currently tied for first. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That's just inside the range. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Solid par putt, that. And that makes him tied for first. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Going with the hybrid. And from the green side rough here. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Well played. And that will take him to 3 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot this. 11 feet left to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That was a gallant attempt.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Leading by a shot after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. And he needs this to save par. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, so close. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Lucas, is just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big-name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
Well played, mate. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. He's currently in a share of top spot. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Ooh, right by the hole. And now at 3 under overall. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Okay, steady now. A par putt on the table. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Oh, that was pure. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. Wonderfully played. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that will take him to 4 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
A bit long on that one. A bogey putt awaits. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, well played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's frustrating. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is what they have left for par.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Getting ready to play their third. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, almost went in. And here we are with their 4th.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Sitting at 3 under par.
Currently tied atop the leaderboard.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
He's got this to pull ahead of Tiger Woods. That could heat this rivalry up a bit.
It was on a good line. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beem. And Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going in this final round if they have any hope to win.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? This would be a great up and down. Playing their 4th shot. Straight out of the top draw.
Great touch.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. It's just about 3 feet away. And in it goes for the par. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
2 strokes off the lead.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That dog will hunt.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
Oh, you know you want to.
1 wheat bix too many, I think.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Heading towards the rough, this one. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Just 2 shots behind.
Let's move 1 step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 6-iron here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Here we have a long par 5.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight 3rd shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
choosing the 9-iron here.
That lie was just nasty. That's the best they could do from there.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Currently a couple under for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Opting for the 6-iron. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in. And that should secure the par on this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Gotta like their chances from there.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Second shot here on the 13th. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green. Opting for the 9-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This for back-to-back birdies.
Bit too heavy-handed there. This putt is of 9 feet. Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. Well holed. He finds himself currently in 4th. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
That looked a little wayward. That's not the shot they're after.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 7.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Get excited. This could go in. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Not a bad play, that one. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Come on, ball. Come on.
How frustrating. Maybe you can chip it back close and limit the damage. This one's for bogey.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field alongside Xander Schauffele. And this player now tees off on their final hole of the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Wow. almost an eagle. And now and there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Getting ready to play their third. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?